What is up, Sex Beast? Crazy Rabbit here, and today we're doing top 5 Call of Duty Zombies stupid moves, and this is basically just anything dumb you happen to do in zombies, whether it's game breaking or just a minor annoyance. Anything you really do in zombies, whether you're not paying attention or you sort of know what you're doing, but you're really just half-assing it. Anything dumb you do in zombies will probably be on this list, so let's go ahead and get the shit started. Alright, coming in at number 5 is going to be Missing the Stop and Die Rise, and basically what this is, as we all know, the Die Rise is probably one of the worst map layouts ever in zombies. Well, at least for me it is. I really dislike this map's layout, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys can agree with me, and one thing that I really dislike about this map is that if you miss a certain jump, or if you don't go to the right area, and you happen to jump down to a certain area or something like that, hypothetically, if you just jumped across right here, now if you take the perk up, you actually go to a whole new area. You can actually go to a bunch of different areas back to spawn, and a bunch of different areas you can't go into the map unless you take that perk up. Now say you're really not paying attention and you want to get to the box, which usually spawns down that little slide next to the Chinese little restaurant right there, and if you just jump to this right without paying attention, you're gonna have to run all the way around the map again. And I've actually done this a lot more times than you think. It's just you really don't pay attention and you think, oh, okay, maybe if I jump down here it'll actually take me right there, and then as soon as you jump you're like, oh crap, I should have taken that perk. And then you have to go run all the way around the map again just to get back there. So this is really a pain in the ass. Let's go ahead and go on number 4. Alright, and coming in number 4 is going to be buying double tap on Origins. Now, really, there's no excuse to ever buy double tap on Origins unless you sort of already wasted it. And the reason for this is because you can always get double tap for free. Double tap is very easy to get for free. I think you have to spend like 30,000 points, which you just sort of do in zombies. So I would just buy 4 different perks and then eventually just get double tap for free to get 5, or unless you're trying to get all the perks, just wait to get double tap at the end. So there's really no reason to buy double tap unless you just accidentally sort of forget about it. So I've actually only done this a couple times, just when you're really not paying attention and you hit the 1GS machine and you just see double tap, you're like, oh, double tap. I'll grab that, and you just grab it, and the second you grab it, you're like, fuck, I could have got that for free. Then you have the dilemma, should you down yourself so you can go get some more perks, or if you're just going to ride it out. And I usually end up downing myself just so I can go get my free double tap and then get 4 other perks. Or again, like I said before, if you're trying to get all the perks, usually get double tap last, because again, you do get double tap for free. So why not? I mean, you usually don't even pay attention to when you actually get it, and you're going to spend 30,000 points anyway, so you might as well just wait to get it for free, so that way you can get 5 perks. Alright, and coming in number 3 is probably going to be one of the worst side effects of this, but I don't think it's necessarily the dumbest decision, but it's definitely up there. And that is electrocuting yourself with the Wonder Waff in World at War. So if you played old school World at War zombies, you probably know the rage of having the Wonder Waff and accidentally electrocuting yourself, because once you do this, your jug basically doesn't work. All it takes is 2 swipes to down you just like you would without jug, but your jug icon is still there and you cannot go rebuy it. So the only way to actually get rid of this is to down yourself and have somebody else revive you. Now if you're playing solo, you are basically screwed. So that is one of the reasons why I really disliked sort of using the Wonder Waff while I'm playing solo, is because the second you electrocute yourself, you're basically screwed. You have to be extremely careful, or you might as well just start all over again, because all it takes is 2 swipes, so it's basically like you're on round 1 and the zombies are around 100. So this was very rage-inducing back in the day, and sort of made people steer clear of having the Wonder Waff. So I mean, if a zombie sort of sneaks up on you and you accidentally shoot the Wonder Waff, just not even really thinking about it, you're probably going to lose your jug, and you're probably going to rage, especially if you're playing solo, because you're basically screwed. But if you're sort of playing with other players, you can at least down your stuff and then go buy all your stuff again. But if you're playing solo, you are basically screwed. But let's go ahead and get on number 2. Alright, and coming in number 2 is trading in your monkey bombs for Molotov cocktails. Now I'm sort of going to expand this to trading any good gun for a crappy gun, but the one that stands out in my head the most is back in World at War, whenever you would grab monkey bombs and you just go back and hit the box, the second you see the Molotov cocktail come up, your first instinct is just to grab it. I don't know why it was back in World at War, but the first instinct you had when you saw the Molotov cocktail was just to grab it. And then the second you press that button, you immediately regret your decision, because you just realized you had monkeys and you just traded away monkeys for basically worthless alcohol that probably not even Nikolai would drink. Like I said before, we can sort of expand this to times where I've traded the ray gun in for the FAMAS or something like that, but really the most prominent one that sticks out in my mind is back in World at War. I would always do this for some reason. I just really wouldn't pay attention to what I'm doing at the box. I would have monkeys, and the second I see those Molotov cocktails come up, I immediately press that button, and I'm like, God damn it! And then you go off in rage, and then you probably sit down and cry for a little bit, and then your mom, has to come in there and say, it's okay, you'll get the monkey bombs back again. And then you never got the monkey bombs back again, man. But yeah, those were some tough times back in World at War, man. I mean, trading in your Molotov cocktails for monkeys, that'll really mess your brain up, man. You might have to go to like a mental hospital or something. But let's go ahead and get on number 1. And coming in at number 1 is probably the stupidest decision you could ever make while playing Call of Duty Zombies, and that is playing Transit. If you start this map up, you are probably either 1, really, really high, or 2, you accidentally pressed it, or 3, you're just probably that fucking stupid. No one would ever play this map. I mean, it's just a dumb decision to even play this map, because the second you spawn in, the rage and all those other emotions immediately start coming back. The second you actually set foot in Transit, you're immediately like, God damn it, why did I do this to myself? Why would I ever do this to anyone? And then you immediately regret your decision and go off and play a better map. So I'm very curious to know, did you guys agree with this list? I want to know what are some other stupid moves that you guys have done in zombies, and if you guys could, please leave a like and subscribe if you're ready. Peace.